Hi, and welcome to today's show. In today's show, we are going to be doing, here we go, answering your comments, and I'm going to do my first ever rebuttal right after this. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, partner, ma'am, what, whatever. Okay, like I said, we are going to be doing answering some of your questions or comments, and I'm going to do my first ever rebuttal. I think you want to stick around for that one, so it'll be at the very end or somewhere around there. Okay, so let's just hop right in and get right started with the first one from Timothy Maffei. Hey, my friend, those servers I shoot to, the rubber band slides down your shaft by your fletching. Then when you shoot it, you need it when you need it. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I understand what you're saying there, and that's I would say that's a pretty decent comment, or but I think I prefer to have it on my that rubber band on my server broadhead. Um, but yeah, it is a great suggestion to have it on your shaft. I just don't want my broadheads to open up while they're in my quiver. I just don't want to do that. But yeah, that's a great comment. The Amputee Hunter 2074. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of this Raven. I'm wondering how big the cams are and how loud it is when I know the crossbows are loud, but I'm wondering how loud it is. Yeah, I haven't really seen a review on it yet. I'm sure there is. I just haven't found one. But I'm going to agree with you on that. Um, but we'll let somebody else determine how loud it is. How's that? Amputee Hunter 2074. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of the Raven. I'm wondering how big the cams are, how loud. I know the crossbows are loud. Wondering how loud. Yeah, I totally agree with everything about the cheek rest and the arrows. With that price, they should include a range finding scope and premium arrows also. Agreed. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, Raven did a good job. I think they did a good job with that Raven R7 R470. But all they did basically is put it on a oh, it escapes me now. I had it, but all they did just put on a different frame and did a few modifications. That's all they did. So I'm thinking they need to do a little more work on that. Amputee Hunter. Okay, so yeah, I screwed up and put the same one back up. All right. Okay, Elder D65, Wavering has them. And we're talking about the arrows. So I'm thinking, I didn't see anything specific on their website about the arrows for the Excalibur Hybrid X. Um, I'm thinking now that it's probably a special order right now. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So yeah, I think over time we're going to see more and more on the Hybrid X crossbow. So I do know that at the time of this recording that Death by Bungie had put out one video on it with the one-eyed archer. So I'm waiting for the second one. It's going to be interesting. So far, it's shooting well. They've done some speed testing with it. I don't remember off the top of my head if they did any sighting with it, but I'm not 100% sure. But you know they have a second video coming out. Charlie, I'm going to destroy it. I'm not even going to try. 5611, I'd like to see an instructional video on the Tacticam 6.0. I will work on that. It's a really easy Tacticam to use. I just made some mistakes with it on my last video. But I think I got it figured out what I need to do to download my video onto download the videos into my videos. I think I got that figured out. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do a rebuttal now on my next comment. I've never done a rebuttal. I don't know if you call it a rebuttal or not. Don't know. But that's from Thomas Slattery, 2962. This is on my review of the Hybrid X crossbow from Excalibur. I'm not sure you do a review from a... I'm not sure how you do a review from the conclusion based on a photo. Guess I'm not surprised after seeing 2 misspelled words in the title. Definitely will not be subscribing to you. Okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, it was a photo. Different photos, different things on the review. I don't have the money to go out and spend $2,000 on every crossbow that comes out. I don't. I just look at something and make my own conclusions. It's not a tried, true, and tested crossbow. It's granted I'm sure they've had it out there with testing. I mean, they're not going to throw something out there. But it's just my opinion. The crossbow's expensive. It is a nice looking crossbow. And like I said, been watching the videos that Death by Bungie put out and One-Eyed Archer. I could change my mind, but and say it's going to be a great crossbow. But until something gets tried, true, and tested, I'm going to have my reservations about it. So it's just my one person's opinion on the crossbow. Like I said, it's an expensive crossbow. I mean, they did taking recurve limbs, which has never been done before, flipping them, putting them on a rail, it's never been done before. Cams have never been attached to the rail before. The frame, I should say. Never been done before. So it's just my opinion on the crossbow. And like you're entitled to your opinion. If you don't want to subscribe to my channel, that's fine. I have no problem with that. And if you watch my follow-up video, I said I misspelled hybrid. I didn't catch it. My fault. And I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, I see. My review. Okay. It happens. You know, I'm not the world's greatest speller. I have to sometimes use my phone to look up words to spell. But if you're basing something off of a title that's misspelt, to each his own. My fault. I admit it. But again, if you don't want to subscribe, that's up to you. But I got some great stuff going to be coming out here in the near future. Well, I think it's going to be great stuff. But again, it's up to you. You have a right to your own opinion, just like I do and anybody else out there. So, with that said, I hope you guys got a little bit out of this. My videos are going to be not that many coming out right now. I got a lot of things going on with the family, the kids, they're out of school. Of course, the wife works. So, my time is more valuable with my kids. But I will be getting out and making some more videos. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can get out this weekend and shoot another video, which I think is going to be exciting. Yeah. I'm not going to give it away. It's just going to be exciting. Well, maybe I'll give you a hint. Old technology with new technology. Yeah. Okay. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I love doing these videos for you guys. And I got a lot more coming. And remember, these videos are dedicated to my son and in memory of my oldest son. And again, thank you for watching Utah Crossbow Hunter.